Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hi. Um, Gamescom was kind of like I can't cuss because oh, you're just gonna shoot me behind in the back. But Gamescom was kinda doo-doo water, huh? 90% of it was just a bunch of very interesting spectrum, a very interesting views of gaming. As I was like, huh. I Most of the time I was just nah. No, 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 no. Gamescom. It was just nothing. Well, 90% was nothing. 90% was just very interesting games. Very interesting looking games. That doesn't quite catch my eye. But well, at least the only thing good about Gamescom, from what I watched, I was trying to do like a react video of it, but then yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Most of the time, it's just um me being silent and not giving a single damn about it. But what good thing about Gamescom was that it has Mega Man, and it has like a Mega Man Pragmata costume, which is kind of cute. And then we have like the Witcher 3 remaster, which is a free edition, I believe, for if you already have the Witcher 3. And then Final Fantasy 7, which is what I want to talk about, because this is what I want. I love Final Fantasy 7. Oh shoot. Yeah, and I also have like a cold, so yeah. So you're just gonna hear me snorking. Oh shoot. Okay. In terms of me not giving, I'm not going to. But in terms of like, I can't really talk about that much, cause oh my god, Gamescom. You're so funny, Gamescom. You do anything but just see. But anyway, I'm just here to talk about Final Fantasy 7. That's it. Final Fantasy 7. Oh, I love Final Fantasy 13. I've been replaying Final Fantasy 13. It's so good. It's so good. I love Final Fantasy 13. And I don't give a shit if people hates it. I liked it. I liked it. But anyway, I'm gonna silent Final Fantasy 13 for a while. Because we're gonna talk about Final Fantasy 7.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Oh
for
my
all your
god!
support and
Tamaguchi!
excitement.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's move!
Let me tell you, Gamescom. The only time I've made any noise when it comes to Gamescom was just Mega Man, the kind of for the Witcher 3, and then obviously for Final Fantasy 7. Gamescom, man. Anyway, Genova, Rufus.
My fellow citizens,
Oh
we are assailed on
my
every
god.
side by the enormous meteor that looms over our heads,
Uh huh.
and by towering monstrosities termed
Right, and
like
like,
the one that made landfall outside Midgar.
oh my god.
We will rise to every challenge.
This is a rewatch again. Already seen this, but like, oh, look at that little mini weapon boy. Where was it? Oh, oh shit! Oh yeah, he's flying around like it. I think they're going to do A Final Fantasy 6? What the hell? What the hell? Anyway, I think they're going to do something similar to Final Fantasy. Well, I mean, well, Final Fantasy 7, yes, you do go to an airship, but like the flying weapon against you, it reminds me of when Death Sight or Death Sky or Death Sky. Oh my god, Final Fantasy, I can't believe it. Like it's like Death Sky or Death Scythe. Like in Final Fantasy 6, if you there is a chance for you to encounter a summon by the name of Death Sight. Is it Death Sight? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me fact check myself. Death Gaze. It's Death Gaze. So Death Gaze flies through the sky, and there's a chance for you in Final Fantasy 6 to encounter him, and he just and like it's gonna be like so fun to experience. Like imagine, imagine like the weapons chasing after you while you fly around during the point of the game, which is so fun. Which I think, which is chapter three or part three is obviously gonna tackle about the weapons, and I hope if they're talking about the weapons, because since they're like titans, they're like very big weapon monsters. I hope that they can talk about the um uh circled around, since they are kind of like titans. Like and you imagine it, like the the circle of the rounds, like Arthur and his Camelot and his Cumlot, uh, they're kind of like giant people as well. If you think about it, I mean, if you like, just doodles right there, and then you just see this, and like, and then you just see you just see like the big circle of the rounds going through going through the circle around, going through the titans, not titans. Oh my god, the weapons, and like, oh, it's so cool. Imagine like the circle rounds are like part of the main story because they're kind of like weapons as well. Like imagine, what happened? I can't even speak. What happened? Like the circle around is like a set or anything. Like it's gonna be so interesting. I want to. Anyway. But yeah, we married. Ugh. Bye, Eris. Bye, Eris. Flying weapon! Like the death gaze. I am so excited. Ruby! It's so cool. I love the title drama. Ugh, Ruby. I love Ruby so much. Ruby. Ruby weapon? And Emerald weapon. Ooh. Ultima weapon. I noticed. Where is the other weapons? Like, do we have? Like, we have. They showed Emerald, Ruby, obviously, because they're like the both like the most iconic ones. Ultima was just there. Ultima, you could just like kill him. It's not like much of a super boss. And then we have like Diamond. We have Diamond weapon, and then we have Sapphire weapon, which is the one that got killed in the Junon, in the Junon gun, the Junon cannon, or I forgot. Oh my god, I can't speak. I can't think. I'm so excited, but anyway. But based from like the previous trailer, the Sapphire weapon was able to survive, or the Sapphire didn't get shot by the Junon cannon. So it technically can be fought by us, by the players this time. Like imagine more weapon based, more water based fighting with the weapons. We already have a water-based fighting with Emerald. How about Sapphire? It'll be much more interest. It'll be much more like interesting since Sapphire has like a much more like Kraken design, which is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun if we're going to fight Sapphire weapon. So and also I can't stress this enough. I I didn't think I did a video of Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7's previous trailers which is like in Summer Game Fest. Which is like in Summer Game Fest, like they showed like 3 trailers. And I had to say, and also I forgot, since the weapons are also, yeah, but since they're like showcasing the weapons, and then there's in the and how and Hamaguchi said like, oh, the weapons are going to be a main part of part 3. So I think Ruby and Ruby, I can't think about Steven Universe or something. What the hell? I think about Ruby and Emerald are going to be a main a main story boss fight. They're not, well, okay. So I think the super boss that we know much of Sapphire, no, not Sapphire, that we know much of Emerald and Ruby, they, I think their super boss counterpart, like their super boss self, is going to be in Chadley's VR training room. I think they're going to do that. Or no, maybe like maybe in like in Endgame plus content, they might like, oh, you have defeated the main story. So here is a super boss version of Emerald and Ruby that you so know of love, that you know much. I think they're going to do that. And I won't be shocked if they also are going to enhance Ultima, Diamond, and Sapphire weapons as well as to become like a super boss. It'd be much more interesting if they do that as well with the end game content, which is gonna be interesting because in the end game content for Rebirth, it was kind of like Gilgamesh, and then the, oh shoot, sorry, I have a cold. You can hear like snorting. But you see, you fought like between like the summons like Ifrit, no, not Ifrit, uh, Phoenix, Titan, Odin, and such as as your like your end game content with Gilgamesh and such, and with Sephiroth with the Chadley thing, which which I kind of do not like because like the environment of the Chadley VR is kind of like dull. I don't really like the environment. I personally think like the environment of like a super boss is really important to showcase that it's like very scary. Like this boss fight is going to be the end of everything. So I wish if they're going to do a super boss of Emerald Ruby that we know of from the original FF7, I hope they can include Ultima, Diamond, Sapphire, and make it like a very, very scary place. Or maybe like they're like in a time warp area or something like that. Something like that's like a black hole or something. Like something like otherworldly. Because the super bosses from Rebirth, just like I said, is from Chadley's VR room, which I don't like it. And I hope that in Revelation, the in Revelation or and 7 Revelation, they're not going to do the super bosses in Chadley's VR training room. I hope that they are going to add like some sort of new area for the super bosses to make to showcase like the creativity of the design of the environmental area, because a boss area is like the boss area of our boss room is as important as the boss itself. It enhances the experience of the boss. So, like example for Ruby weapon in the original, you didn't know what that wiggling red worm thing in the ground, and you come to it, and then you touched it, and then it becomes a bigger one, and then it goes to catch your ass. And then example for Ruby Emerald as well. Imagine if the super boss version of Emerald was like you're like swimming around the ocean, and then you see and you hear like boom, like very big whale-like sounds, like not really like whale-like sounds, but like alienated whale-like sounds that like goes to your head, and then it just crushes, and then you just wow, there is a monster in this. There's a monster in in this ocean, and we have to run. Oh God. Wait, and then, and then, oh my God. Like I'm so excited. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I just hope that they're not gonna do the Chadley route of making a super boss from this VR training room. So yeah, yeah. And then look at this. I haven't seen the dragon. What the hell?
One thing to do.
Like oh, and I like, and you can see this is okay. I didn't do like a reaction video of FF7 previously, but but um I am loving the class job system of of FF7. Like like a job system. Like I'm very happy that they're doing a job system in Final Fantasy 7 because you know in Final Fantasy 7 original just well the only differences that they made was their limit break. So if you want like a typical white mage, you can make Aerith likes that because since her limit break is like healing and supporting as much. But you can make like Aerith into like a brawler if you want to. So this in FF7 original if you want to. But it's not gonna be as effective in since like well I mean well sometimes it's effective because Aerith's weapons are not that strong compared to like Barret or Tifa's or such. But yeah I love the fit system based on like the previous trailers. I love the fit system. They call it the fit system, which is obviously a nod to the dress sphere, but also a nod to the Final Fantasy franchise itself. Since not only is FF10 is the one that proprietary like push like the job system with changing the clothes, even FF3 FF3 it was when it starts to have like a job system and then they change clothes. The dress wear of the 10-2 just pushes that to the limit with how they change their clothes and how they uh fashionize their clothes, which I think would really influence the designs of how the fit system will look like in S7 Rebirth Revelations. Renewal? Revelations. So I'm very happy, but I hope that everyone can be like a different classes, just like FF10 2 where you can just not make Yuna because every like FF10 2 playthrough I've seen in YouTube, they tend to make Yuna like the white mage, which is like yeah, I understand that she was the white mage summoner of F101, but let's try to change things up. Like make Pain as your white mage. I know it's like the the I know that Yuna is like the calm one, the sweet one, but you know, let's try to make her the brawler one, okay? So if ever revelations like oh my god, if ever like revelations comes through in 2027, I'm planning to make Cloud as like my white mage. Like, look, I know that Cloud's like, oh, he's like a warrior type. He has a sword and such. And now I'm gonna make him a white mage. Just like how I'm gonna make Lulu as my brawler from FF10 if you choose like the customized sphere grid. But the range, not the customized sphere grid. You can make like Tidus as your white mage. Okay, so I'm very happy. Like we have like black mage Tifa. Like it's so cool. Like I can make Tifa as like my white mage. I can Tifa as my blue mage. I hope there's a blue mage in this. I hope there's a blue mage in this game. Like yes, I'm just like so happy. And okay, so and then I noticed something, and there's like the flying
Only
orbs.
one thing to do.
What are these herbs? What is orbs? Like, is this like, oh god, like the quality of this image? Oopsies. I don't have that much good of internet, so you're gonna have to brace on this one. But these flying orbs, they're kind of magical. I th- what are these orbs? I think these orbs are part of the black mage fit system, fit outfit, dress here. I'm just gonna call it dress here. Um, I think this flying orbs right here is part of the dress here of the black mage outfit, which is what Tifa's wearing. In which I wish, okay, God, I cracked my voice, but I really there's like a little nitpick. I wish you could put like a little witch hat. It's like in F10 2, which if you put like the black mage outfit, you have like a obviously they're gonna fashionize the outfit with like witchy vibes, which I was like thinking, like I was hoping, like oh maybe they make it like a witchy vibe, but no. But I think it's fine. I think what they're trying to do with the fit system, and though I want to um to differentiate it with the Jet Sphere system, because the Jet Sphere system is much more on the fashion side when it comes to the job system classes outfits. Well, I think what they're trying to do with in Revelations, F7 Revelations, is that they will try different variations of the FF7 characters' outfits. So take for example, in Tifa's outfits, her black mage outfit doesn't
Only
have
one thing
that.
to do. Fight.
Like you see, her black mage outfit, it does not have that witchy vibe. Which it's not that witchy black mage vibe. Just like what FF102 is doing with their gesture system, with the fashion gesture system. What what I think FF7 Revelation is trying to do with their gesture system is that they will try to to do like a different combinations and alterations based on the original outfit. So Tifa's Black Mage outfit is much more um like a robe, like a robes, like a magical robes outfit. So her mini black skirt, her crop top, white crop top, is changed to look like a magical robe, which a typical magical wizard robe, which in every RPG, if there's a wizard, that's gonna be a robe. They're gonna wear like robes. Their only equipment is gonna be a robe, a staff, and such like that. Which I think is gonna be like very interesting on how they're gonna interpret, like example, like warrior Tifa, archer Tifa, how they're gonna interpret that as to make it connected to the original outfit, like make it like an alteration of the original outfit. Oh shoot. Like there's the outfit. Like it's so cool. Like you can see these orbs, the herbs, and You know me. I love. Well, you don't know me. Well, you don't know me that much, but yeah. FF6, Typhon, Chirpo, Chirpo, Chubri, or what's the game? What's this other game again? Like Choopy Choopy something. Typhon or Typhoon. I am. I call him Typhon. Okay. Typhon. Ugh, man. Oh, man. I am so shocked when I saw Typhon. Like, whoa, FF6 in my Final Fantasy VII game? Why is he here? Is Ultras gonna be here? Because Ultras and Typhon are both partners. So it's gonna be like very interesting. Like are there other more summons from other Final Fantasy game? Will there be Final Fantasies Final Fantasy 12? Will there be like Yzmat? Will there be like Final Fantasy Tactics? Gonna be like Zodiac, like even like Gilgamesh. They can even make Gilgamesh as like their summons as well. Like it'd be like very interesting and like a very funny story plot if they're going to add like Gilgamesh as a summoner again, like a summon again. Oh god, sorry. Like even like the even like Siren or like the two I forgot in Final Fantasy 8, the two brothers. I forgot what their name is. But yeah, the two brothers, I forgot their name, the twins. Um like are they gonna add them? Because like I think the twins from Final Fantasy 8 is very iconic as like a summon as well. I believe. I hope so. Because I've seen a bunch of fan art of them. But I'm very, very shocked that Typhon is here. And imagine like Ultras is here. Ugh. I mean like Ultras is also in Final Fantasy 15. In the movie, Ultras was also there. And then Final Fantasy 14, obviously, he's also there. Ugh.
Taking down weapons, hunting.
Then Wutai, and then who are these? Are these Wutaians? Like, yeah, they're focusing so much on UV because it's gonna be Titan. It's gonna be weapons, Rocket Town, uh, Snowboard, and then Wutai, and then Execution Squad. So I'm very excited. Are these like Wutaians? I don't think they're Wutaians. This does not look like Wutai. This
Materia.
interior design is not Wutai like.
Way overdue for a day
And this is Wutai. Now this is Wutai.
off.
And ooh, I
Taking
just
down
can't
weapons, hunting
imagine.
materia. Way
Because if you go to Wutai with Yuffie, obviously you're gonna do like the storyline with her, with like stealing stuff, with Corneo and Elena. Corneo, I oh my god, I fucking hate Corneo. But yeah, you have like Corneo plot, subplot, and then you have the Yuffie and her father's plot. And I am very excited on how they're going to do the tournament because in order for you to go to Yuffie's father, you have to defeat his three cronies, which they can turn to like I think they have like a jutsu and they can turn to a monster. So I'm very excited on their designs and their voice acting and then their and how they're going to react to the Yuffie and how they're gonna test Yuffie. And obviously, when you do like the Yuffie subplot in Wutai, you're only going to control Yuffie because that's what you're gonna this because that's what happens in FF7 original. You only use Yuffie when you do the Wutai things, the Wutai tournament, and then you have to fight your father, I believe. And I'm really excited on how they're gonna develop like her father and her, like their bonding. Well, they didn't well, like they have like a rocky relationships, but obviously her father like trying to mends their relationship together. So I'm very excited on Yuffie, and then since we have a new character this time, which is Sonon, I'm very interested in how Sonon will fit in this. Is Sonon part of the cronies of Yuffie's father? Like those three? I forgot those trees. Oh my god, I have to fact check myself. Like FS7, Wu Tai, like her father, like Yuffie's father. I forgot Yuffie's father's name. Yeah, he has a name. Yeah, Godo Kisaragi. Godo Kisaragi was Yuffie's father, and then I forgot who his cronies are. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Like you have to fight like the Wutai War and Shinra, and then you have to fight like his cronies, which his cronies are like one was like one was like a very small, like a chubby person, and then one was like wearing like a kimono and such, like a noichi, and then like there's like a ninja. Okay, yeah, you have to see his 5 solo battles, so you must. Oh god, like I have to like fact check myself again. Like you have to go to Wutai and then you go to the free like you have to do like the UV things. Oh god. Dude. And then you have to do like the Elena one, that's just like I hope they change like the Corneo one. Because like yeah. Oh yes! Yes, I remember. They're called the Pagoda Warriors. So the Pagoda Warriors are basically like basically the people under Yuffie's father, which is like the commanding officers during the Wutai War, I believe. So you have like Gorky's Godos Pagoda. So you have Gorky, you have Shake, you have Chekhov, Staniv, and them, and then there's four. So I'm very intrigued on how Sonon fits the storyline. So are they like brothers? Is like Sonon like a like I don't know Godo's like nephew or some shit? I don't know. Yeah, so sorry. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm gonna die anyway. Uh, I'm very excited on how they're going to fit Sonon into this and how they're going to react to Sonon because, well, Hutai did have. I forgot I forgot there was like 3 Wutai agents which Yuffie teamed up with in the Intergrade chapter, in Intergrade Yuffie, where like the one with the glasses and the short hair, I forgot their names because they were kind of forgettable. Yes, even the Goda, even the Wutai Goda, or I forgot their even I even forgot like Shikov or something like that. Yeah, they kind of forgettable for me, but yeah, I'm very like excited on how Sonon fits to their storyline. Like it's not like, and how would Godo react to that? Like how would Yuvi's father react to Sonon dying? Like like Sonon has to be a respectable warrior in Wutai. If Yuffie is like kind of like attached like like a big brother to him, so I hope you're gonna expand Sonon's character in Wutai chapter. So
Way
yeah,
overdue for a day off.
and uh okay. This is what I said earlier that I think Ruby and Emerald are going to be main story mode bosses. And I didn't say like are they gonna be like super strong, but I think they're going to be just like just in like coding, in game coding. Obviously, there's gonna be like two areas. So I think this emerald that we're currently like AKA fighting underwater. Well, it's just like we're running from him, but it's still like Cloud's gonna fight him. But look,
Once we've got
look, Cloud is
future to
like
fight.
like trying to fight. Like, look, you guys, we're like, look at this. Like, we're fighting Emerald. So there is a chance that he's going to be a main story mode boss fight, and that we are going to fight like it's going to be like Emerald weapon is going to be scaled down to a main story mode aspect, and then in the end game he's going to be like super boss mode. He's going to be like increase his stats going to increase, his power is going to be increased, and then he's going to be like very powerful and like gonna crash and down and like build his lasers and then like spread his tits or something like that. But like yeah, so
Nothing.
yeah, and then Ruby weapon is like, if you think about it, Ruby weapon is very near the golden saucer in FF7 original, if I'm not wrong. So imagine if like Ruby weapon is like going through the golden saucer, and then you have to fight and you have to protect Dio. So like Dio's gonna be like, help me, God, help me. Like we can't let golden saucer lose to this. You can't let do the blah 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 blah. And then like people are gonna panic, and then like Cloud and the gangs are like, oh my god, we really need to help Dio. We need his ass. So we're gonna help him, and we're gonna save him. We're gonna slash, 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 and then this is gonna be part of when we're going to fight Ruby in the main story mode, and then Ruby weapon is gonna be like scaled down to a main story mode aspect, or main story mode stats. So like imagine like so it would be like too much of a pressure to the player, and then after we defeat Ruby weapon, his like super boss version of him is like gonna be available, and I hope it's not available in Chadley's VR set. I hope it's like available in like like outside the world, so you can find it again. You can see like a little like teeny wing little red worm wiggling like wiggling around the the ground, and you see there, and you go to the cave, and you see like a wiggling red thing, worm thing, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna touch it, and you touch it, and you're like, blah, 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 and he's gonna like jump around, he's like, blah, 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 and he'll smack you again. Anyway, so, wow, Cloud, I can't believe you have good teeth, Cloud. Anyway,
Will stop us.
Ready?
and also,
Aim. Fire!
like, we're flying like a flying weapon. The flying mini weapon.
Finish this together.
It's gonna be interesting. Like, it's gonna be like a flying mode, like a flying aspect mode. I You're like, I just see Red. It's so cute. Hi, Red. It's so cute. I love you, Nanaki. I love Nanaki so much, and I am very excited on how they're gonna deal with this. Like, are they going to um? Are you gonna do Dragon Dragoon it? Imagine Dragoon. Imagine if we're going to like Drake and guard the spaceship, the spaceship fight. It's gonna be very funny. But so they're not gonna do it, obviously. But I think this is just gonna be like a cutscene, or maybe if Square is willing to do it, I think they're gonna do it. I mean, they have like put a bunch of mini games in Rebirth, so I hope they're going to put like a flying airship battle segment for the flying weapon over here, which is just like a very interesting aspect since I don't think this is not diamond. This is not diamond. This is just like a mini weapon. Like a little baby weapon. So I'm very excited on how they're going to like deal with little baby mini weapons since they go. And also since we're talking about like the weapons, we're gonna talk about Tifa being the protagonist. I am very excited on how they're gonna deal with Tifa. I wish when Cloud is like in a vegetative state, reunion, blah, he's gonna be like in a vegetative state in a wheelchair. I hope the protagonist that we're going to push on with Tifa is gonna. And I hope you're gonna extend it. I hope you're going to push it even more, like make Tifa even more, like even more of a capable leader than Cloud. It would be very funny, but like imagine like Tifa leading the team and the real dynamics. Like it's gonna be like very interesting. And I'm just like I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm just gonna be so ready for the cutscene of like Tifa saving Cloud in the live stream. And then like Tifa helping Cloud regain who he is, like regaining the dorky Cloud that we know from the Crisis Core and the original SF7 as well. If you think about it, um, and then he's gonna be like, and then after like Tifa saves Cloud from the live stream, like saving himself, like saving and knowing who he is, like you are Cloud. Tifa, like Cloud, please listen to me. You are Cloud. And then he's like, and then I hope that Cody, like Cloud's VA is going to be like, okay, so I'm gonna change. She's gonna change his voice to, like a much more like happier tone, like darky tone. It's like I think it's going to change to the tone that he used in Crisis Core. Remember the Crisis Core Crisis. I forgot what. Oh my god, the Crisis Core remaster, not remake. The Crisis Core remaster. Um, I'm very excited on how Cody is going to portray Cloud after the Tifa and Cloud cutscene. Ugh, I'm so excited. He's gonna be like, I bet he's gonna be like a very, very, very Crisis Core. He's gonna be like a very dorky man, and he's like, like, I'm very sorry, everyone. I'm not who I am. I was never a first class soldier. I was just a bum. I was just um Cloud's puppy. Not Cloud's puppy. Zach's puppy. I was just Zach's puppy. I didn't have the guts. I wasn't a merc. I was just chasing someone's dream. I was just very blind by my own true feelings. I wasn't Cloud. I wasn't who I was just a loser. I wasn't part of third class soldier. And so I am sorry everyone. And then he's gonna bow down and they're like, oh Cloud. And Barrett's gonna be like, Cloud, no, you don't do that. You're special. like what, Barrett? Like, no, Cloud, kiss me. Oh god, I love Barrett so much. Like like fun fact, in Rebirth, he was actually my first ever saucer date. Barrett was like my first saucer date, so during like the carousel scene, it was Barrett, and it was so cute. Like it's not like romantic. It's like two. It's basically like older friend mentoring or like giving advice to like a younger friend. So it was very sweet, and I love Barrett so much. Oh my god, I love him. The way, and I wish we're gonna see more Barrett storyline. I mean, his story's technically done with Dines, but I wish they can push more to him. Like we push more story for Barrett, since I know in FF7 original his story is kind of like he's no longer like the focus anymore after the Dine storyline in FF7 original. But I wish they can. I hope they can add more to him. Like imagine like something about like Marlene with him. I wish like I can love you know how much I love Barrett. Yeah, I wish you could push more with Barrett, push more with Nanaki as well. Even though his story is kind of finished in Rebirth, with even like his like potential partner as well. I forgot what his partner is. I forgot the name of his like partner. I know it was set in like every crisis. And that's it. Like even though like I kind of forgot what happened in every crisis. But anyway, um yeah, we can like push more to the stories. Like I wish push more further to the story. So like Barrett and Nanaki, and I know and I know they're still going to develop like Vince's story, and yeah, Vince's story as well. I th- the waterfall like optional scene, the optional cutscene of like in the waterfall. Since Vincent is already part of the main story, I bet the Lucrezia plot point is gonna become important in part three. So it's gonna be very important, and then you have like the Sid story. That I don't know, like how will they like tackle like the Sid storyline? They already changed Sid. He's no longer like the sailor mouth, like fuck you, fuck everyone, fuck. Oh god, YouTube's gonna boil my ass, but he's no longer like that anymore. And I hope um he treats Shira. I forgot her name is. Jeez, I forgot like most of the side characters' names. Um, Shira is going to be like I, I mean, Shira's character is like kind of simple. It's like so kind of like I'm not gonna be like very shocked at how they're gonna change her, but I hope they change Sid and Shira's relationship. How they gonna view it? I don't know. Maybe if we go to like the Rocket Town, his demeanor's gonna be changed. Like the Sid that we see right now, like in Rebirth, who was like very kind, very like understanding. Like Aerith, how is your mom? How is Elfona? Like he like oh wow, like I respect you all. Like I respect this, and that. Like imagine if like Sid's demeanor and personality just like it's like snaps. I'm gonna cuss a lot. Like when you reach like Rocket Town, like Sid's demeanor gonna change. He's like, snap! I'm no longer nice. Like seeing my rocket ship in Rocket Town, like abandoned and no one. Like my dreams are like abandoned by like Shinra and by the space committee or something. But yeah, with Palmer as well. Yeah, I forgot that Palmer was like part of the space thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was like space. He was like the space director of Shinra. Yeah, he was. He was. So I'm very excited. We're
We'll finish this together.
gonna finish this together. Oh my god. You have to remember this You have to remember that this is the final disc, not the final disc, the final part of FF7 story. So they are either gonna fucking trash the story or they're going to make it amazing. It's either going to trash it or something like that. Oh, and I'm very excited on how they're gonna do it. Since this is technically like a sequel to FF7 original, this is not remaking like the FF7 original story. No, this is a sequel with like the reality breaking and such. This is a sequel. This is not a remake. And there is one thing that I hope they're gonna do. This is a theory. Imagine if imagine this. Safer Sephiroth or like Seraphim Sephiroth, which is technically like the right translation, but like anyway, Seraph Sephiroth. Like his final form, his god form. Imagine 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 his safer Sephiroth form, since technically the Sephiroth that we see is like a bunch of like reality shaping Sephiroth, like Sephiroth from other dimensions trying to correct like quote unquote correct everything because he believes that he is the rightful owner of the planet, and then he helps like I'm helping my mother. I'm helping my mother. I'm helping her birthright, her righteousness. So he's like, I'm going to make it like I'm going to be like absolute powerful for her. And Sephiroth, like these different dimensions Sephiroth, like different reality Sephiroth come together into a cluster of power, and then that becomes Seraphim Sephiroth. Imagine that, or like that. Like like a throw bone as well. Since this is like a different dimensions, like different dimensions of Sephiroth. Imagine if like Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth was also there. Imagine they're not gonna put it. So it's like I mean, like they're just going to show Sephiroth. They don't. They're not going to show like Sora or anything or like that. They're just going to like show like the Sephiroth design, the Kingdom Hearts design, which is if you don't know, like in Kingdom Hearts, Sephiroth has like a blue wings and then like a red trim outfit and like a very like crooked cape, not crooked cape, like a crooked like the crooked robe or something like that with like a blue cape and such. So I'm very excited. It'd be very funny if you see like a Kingdom Hearts version of Sephiroth joining with the Seraphims, with joining with the other Sephiroth, like the other dimension hopping Sephiroth, to combine together into Sephiroth or to safer Sephiroth, and then that's when you fight like the ultimate god form of Sephiroth. And it basically tells you like, yeah, this is the final fight. There's no turning back right now. This is all the Sephiroth together combined into one to bring despair to the world. And Cloud and the gang, they can't stop it. So Aerith herself have to like even Zack himself like imagine if Zack replaces Aerith's place. Like I know there is a possibility that they're going to replace Aerith's place with Zack. So you have like Zack in your team. So you fight safer Sephiroth with Zack. And then you guys fall down. And you can't get up. and then you tell yourself like and then the Cloud and the gang is like, oh fuck, this is kinda tough. We can't do this. And then you see the live stream. helping. Like you see like the whispers, like the white road whispers helping each other. And then like defeating like fighting Sephiroth and Sephiroth like in the same Sephiroth like what the fuck? Where did this come from? And then you see like Aerith walking in water like Jesus Christ shoved her finger up Safer Sephiroth's ass and said, "Fuck you, never touch my family, never touch my family again." And then Saber Sephiroth dies, and all the Sephiroth dies, and then Aerith is like, "Cloud, Zack, you guys should have never met, because Zack is supposed to be dead. So, as my final goodbye to you all, I will fix the timeline," and then she's gonna fix the timeline, and like, and then it's gonna repeat again, and then we're gonna see like, in like FF7 originals, and you're gonna like do like the FF7 original ending, like the typical FF7 ending of like, like Aerith helping the planet, like it's using the live stream to cover the meteor, and then stops meteor, and then you see if you see like SS7 originals, SS7 OG's ending, you see like Aerith like you see like the opening scene of like Aerith watching like Mako and like the pipe, and they're going to do that scene again to reinforce that, yeah, the timeline is starting. The timeline started again, and this time there's no whispers. It's going to be the original F7, and that was what makes it a remaking of F7's OG's timeline. I mean, I'm just like throwing bullshit. This is fancy. This is like fancy theory. It's just be like very fun. Like I'm whatever. I hope they don't mess up the story. Oh god. I'm so sorry if you just hear like me snorking. I have like a cold. But anyway, you're going to pull that. You're either gonna pull some bullshit, or you're going to pull some greatness. But I'm hoping they pull something greatness. Okay, I'm hoping they're pulling something greatness. But anyway, long story short, I'm excited. I'm excited for F7 Revelations. I'm still debating if I want to like record my playthrough of it. Do I want to record my playthrough of it, or do I just want to like experience it all by myself? I think a part of me wants to experience it all by myself. Because when I played S7 Rebirth, I took it very slow. Like it's very slow. Like very snail pace slow. So it's gonna be like a very boring playthrough. If you just see me just being very boring in like a 7 Revelations. Like when it comes to like JRPG, it's not very like stream friendly. Like I have like JRPGs, especially like Final Fantasy, Tales and such, Tales in the Sky, Tales of the Rise, Tales of whatever Tales, JRPG, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and such. The JRPG is not very stream friendly, since a viewer will be very confused if they ever like come back. So yeah. But I'm still very excited. I still part of me wants to like I want to experience it, like part of me like wants to experience it by myself. And then if ever like just like extra content, I might post it on YouTube, I guess. Like share like my experience of the game. But anyway, I think that's about it. I'm very cold. I'm very sick. But look at this FF13. Look at this. Look at. You may hate it, but I but I love it. You may hate it, but you will love it for me. If you hate Final Fantasy 13, you will be beheaded. I'm so sick. Oh my god, Fang is. Oh my god. Imagine if like there's like Orphan in like F7 Rebirth. Like imagine there's like imagine there's like Odin, like an Odin version of FF13. I know Odin is already Odin. I know Odin is already in FF7 Rebirth, but like imagine if like FF13 Odin is like in 7 God, 7 Revelations. Even like Saz. Like Saz uh oh my god. Saz is like summon as well. Like with his car. Like like it would be so cool. Like even Vanilles, even Snows, like even like Snows like Shiva. Like imagine it's like there as well. I forgot what hopes. I went with hopes. And I forgot you as well. I forgot the Fangs summon as well. But imagine like Odin was here, like ugh, it was so cool. But yeah, I'm very tired. I'm gonna end like stream. Okay, so everyone, say goodbye to lightning. But anyway, um, I'm very excited on how they're gonna review it. But uh, uh. Anyway, long story short, oh wait, long story short, Gamescom, 90% of it was kind of dog shit. I swear to God, like most of the games in like Gamescom are like either AI bullshit or like the most light heavy ass Unreal Engine game I ever seen. Like the amount of like shiny reflections in that game and like in Gamescom was kind of like whoa, whoa man. But yeah, like Gamescom, I was just like very bored of it, except for Mega Man and then Final Fantasy 7 and then The Witcher. Oh yeah, when it comes to, like The Witcher, I played like Witcher 1 5 hours of it, Witcher 2 5 hours of it, and then Witcher 3 5 hours of it. I just played it for like an hour of it, like 5 hours of it, since I want to since I want to vibe with the gameplay. So I'm planning to revisit Witcher 1 as well. In my personal time. I'm not gonna record it or anything. But anyway, this is very cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to Ereba. But thank you so much, though. This is just like a mini talk for like Final Fantasy 7. So I want to express my love of Final Fantasy. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. We're going to the stream. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye boy 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 boy.